What is something that you can do that will put you on some firm footing in your life? Something that will enable you to be able to do some things that not just only light you up inside, but light up the world around you too. So many go through their life never ever discovering that we have an amazing power within us that has our back for the things we have going on for us. And I believe a big part of that is knowing what is your life work. What is it that you wake up to every single day that you have a burning desire to serve in, and that will give your life a sense of meaning and purpose? Because once you discover what that desire is, it places you in a position of power and possibility. So, if you already know what your life work and purpose is, I encourage you to get started working on it. And I know that you may not be able to do it full time or all at once right now, and that's okay. Just get started doing something. And if you don't know what it is that you should be doing, and you don't know why you're here, I encourage you to take a little bit of time to discover what is the meaning of your life. What is your purpose? What are you supposed to be doing that you're not doing? Because I know that when you begin living more consciously and on purpose about what you are supposed to do, I believe that stepping into this untapped power will literally free you from your fear and potentially even save your life. Because here's the thing. When you're going to work every day and you can count on that paycheck each week, and you don't feel passionate about it, but you feel dread and you feel locked in your circumstances, it's like you sold your soul to the devil for a paycheck. And over time, your self-esteem begins to wear away, ever so slowly, hour by hour, day by day, week after week, month after month, and year after year. And before you know it, you've spent 5, 10, 15 or more years at doing something that doesn't even inspire you or the people around you. And it creates an inner turmoil or an underlying stress and an emptiness within you, because you're just going through the motions and existing just to get by for another day. Is that the experience you truly desire to have? Is that the experience you truly desire to have? For a few, it is, and that's okay. But for many, it's not. And so, if you're one of those who desire to experience more, I encourage you to find what it is you're supposed to do, because it's worth finding. Because the path that you discover, it is the way out of the bondage that you're feeling trapped in. And as soon as you find that thing that lights you up inside, hold on to it. Don't freaking give up or let your dream go. Never let your dream die out. I mean, why do most people stop pursuing their dreams? Or why don't they pursue to do better than what they're experiencing, even when they're capable of actually doing it? I think it actually comes down to just 2 reasons. We are actually in fear of making a change, and we actually don't know what to do yet. And the reasons why we stay stuck in our fear and unknowingness is because we hold on to a limiting belief. We don't actually believe it can happen for us. Or It may be that we don't believe that we even deserve it. So, I invite you to ask yourself these questions. How much time have you spent this past year actually investing in and working on you? How much time? How much time do you spend each week working towards the dream you have? In the past year, what new skills and knowledge have you acquired to help you move closer to realizing your dream? And in the last 6 months, how many books have you actually read? And understand, it's not about how much you know, but more what you do with that knowledge. Because just knowing things isn't going to change your life. If you want to experience change and begin living your dream, you've got to apply what you know and what you've learned. I mean, what kind of investment have you made in yourself if all you are doing is knowing stuff and not actually applying it? So, as you begin to focus on where you want to go, you've got to begin to make some daily conscious efforts to begin to develop you. Most people don't even get this far because they're letting their fear stop them before they even get started. Fear creates stuckness. Fear creates scarcity. Fear creates a limited self-esteem. Fear keeps us small. Fear prevents us from becoming who we are divinely being called to become. And fear keeps people doing things that they don't want to do. People stay in jobs that are no longer serving them and bringing them nothing but stress and dread, and it's no longer fulfilling them. They stay in relationships where they're being disrespected, abused, and treated poorly. They just can't see themselves beyond the circumstances that they're in. They can't see themselves living their life in joy, doing what they love to do, or enjoying their life without that person that they're codependent on. Fear even keeps us stuck at a certain level in life. People just can't see things being even better for themselves, better in potential, better in abundance, better in opportunity, better in relationship, not only with others, but more importantly, better within themselves. Yet, because of the fear they continue to hold on to so dearly, they feel that this is all there is, or this is all that they deserve, and that this is it for them. Fear is the most destructive stress we can hold on to in our body. That stress leads to destructive health conditions, putting people in hospital beds and in graves. Fear is the most underappreciated destructive disease of the human race today, destroying dreams, destroying hope, destroying potential, destroying our health, destroying our lives by extinguishing that spark, that light that lives within you, and trades it for something much less than we're intended to become. So let me ask you something. Why are you holding on to fear so tightly? What benefit is there to holding on to it? What is the benefit that you get to experience by staying in fear? What's the benefit of not stepping out and doing what you would love to do or dream of doing? Maybe you fear facing judgment and having to confront what other people might think. Maybe you fear not doing it perfectly the first time you step out. Well, the fact is, life isn't perfect. But mistakes are only mistakes when we don't learn from them. And when you step into your truth, there may be a few people that have something negative to say, and there may even be some butthurt feelings. But here's the thing. You're giving all your power right now to those few and robbing everybody else in the world of what you have to give and what they are waiting to receive from you. Now, how much longer are you going to allow these things to hold you back? I believe that every single one of us has a mystery that lives within ourselves. And that mystery is stirring inside you right now. It's trying to get your attention. It's trying to speak to you. That mystery that is stirring and prompting inside your heart is trying so hard to lead you to your divine purpose. Because when that inner mystery is trying to lead us to our divine purpose, fear will find every possible way to try and keep you stuck right where you are. And so we combat fear with the sword of faith. And we learn how to use the sword of faith when we get into relationship with that mystery that is stirring within us, trying to get your attention to lead you to your divine purpose and become who you need to become to have an impact in your world. And as we learn how to use the sword of faith, we develop more confidence. And that's no accident. The word confidence in its Latin form means with firm trust and faith. So I invite you to close your eyes for just a moment. Look at your life right now. Are you ready to move beyond the fear and take a step into discovering that mystery that lies within you? Are you ready to answer that inner prompting, that call, with the one that knows your truth, your purpose, and always has your back? Are you ready? This is my invitation for you to begin releasing the fear and trusting the next step to the mystery that is living inside your heart and is leading you on where to go.